Hello. Give me a second. I'm still setting up. I've been troubleshooting for a minute before stream. We're gonna be building the town a little bit more because I need some time-lapse stuff. Also, I don't think I've set my filters correctly. Give me a second. Cameras that are fixed? I don't think so. That's what I've been trying to figure out. I think I might have to either buy a new USB hub or... Because right now, I don't think it's the hub, right? I think it's either the computer itself, right? It's doing well right now, but as you could see, it's like... it was stuttering a little bit. So I think it's just the camera or my computer. One of the two. And I feel like I've updated everything, so that's not the problem. So I don't know. Okay. I didn't check. Yeah, that should do it. Good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's also not break stream while we're at it. So I have a bit of a plan, right? Ideally we get the roads in first. And to do that, I do want to do a little bit of terraforming. So, connecting cable. I don't think it's the cable. I've tried new cables, and I've tried different USB ports as well on the computer. So I think it might just be the computer itself. It's either that or the camera is broken. And both of those would not be fun. No, let's just grab everything we have in stock. You can get the camera checked out. I could do it myself as well. But the problem is I would have to take it down, and with work being the way it is right now, and all the other stuff going on, I don't think I have the time to do it. I don't really have the time to do it. Or at least not directly. So, the plan is to bring up the road, or at least this little bit a little more. And I feel like coming from here and just connecting this over here, right? This little bit. Still there. I took a quick look at it, but I haven't really like taken a like, how do I say that? I haven't taken a very good look at it. Again, haven't really had the time to do it. Right, so I would connect this up. So let's start recording. What I would do is we would come in here and like kind of do like a arch like this. And then we come back in. So that would be one. And then from here, we would go again. And that would connect back into here somewhere. like that. It's very simple, but I feel like just bringing that up is going to be more logical for the roads that we're trying to put in. And just in general, it's going to look a little better. A place in a company, cracked an interview and got hired. Nice. Nice. Congrats. Hope you enjoy corporate life. I genuinely do. I envy people that enjoy corporate life. Because I'm the kind of person that really doesn't. And then over here, I kind of want to go almost off of here. Security analyst. Ooh, that sounds cool. That just sounds like a cool job. Probably a nerdy job, but it sounds cool. Which, what more do you want, right? I feel like this would be good. Just really raising the ground here. Hacking related. I figured. And then we can just kind of do that. I feel like this might make it a bit more logical for us to get roads in. Right, because then we can get this road can come up here and then hook in there. And then this doesn't look out of place either. The only real problem I'm gonna have is here, so I either go out wider like that. Boom. Just have like a weird squiggly going on, because I genuinely want to get over here somehow. Yeah, sure. And that's going to be our top layer right there. Let's go and grab a stack of gravel. I'm going for my hearty sleep. Woke up early, have to get up early as well. We'll keep streaming running mobile. Nice. Thank you. Just stack these on top. Mostly just to figure out where the roads are going. Right. And the rest can go. There we go. Dude, I've been hurting. My body is sore all through. Valentown? No, Havenstead. I've decided on the name Havenstead for this town. I feel like Havenstead kind of fits the vibe that we're going for. You know, a small hamlet, just mostly just for my workshop, really. Not very safe with the evil Swiss cheese wizard over there. What Swiss cheese wizard are we talking about? What Swiss cheese wizard are we talking about? Because that could be like anything. One Swiss cheese. Oh. That's what we're working on though today. To get those looking a bit better. Finish up that building over there. The area around it. And then the roads. That's the goal for today. I don't know how far I'm going to get with that goal. But hopefully it's far enough. Hopefully we'll get far enough as to... so that I can just do my stuff, you know? Next episode is going to be fun. I am also working on a new Just Great episode as well. Uh, 52, 24, 25, 25, 27. Never gonna get it. I mean, one day someone will. One day someone will. And that day is gonna be momentous. You know what? I might actually change the price from VIP to like a momentum in the worlds that I built. Like you get either a statue or something like that in the world. First redeem. Yeah, exactly. What would you have? What would you rather have? VIP because you won the lottery, or would you rather have a statue in the world? I mean, technically we could also just randomize that too. Right, we could randomize the prizes. We could make like a small list of prizes, and if you pull up the lottery card, we have some space underneath, right? We could also randomize the price at the same time that we randomize the numbers. We could do that. And then it's either statue or VIP or whatever. I can't give channel points, right? We could do a wheel as well, yeah. But I don't... Wait, is there a way to do a spin the wheel with StreamerBot? Is there a way to do that? I don't know. I'll look into it. There we go. Oh, I love a good bit of terraforming. I always feel like terraforming is one of those things where you can just turn off your brain, you know? So good. Maybe like a loot box animation, like from Mega Bonk. I mean, we could do that, yeah. I would have to figure out how I would randomize a animation. You know? Terraforming without a plan. Just yeah, I know. I could do 3 animations. That's true. But then it's harder if I ever want to change the prices, you know, it's harder to change. Whereas if I have a standard animation ready, I can just add items to it, you know? If it's an animation that's being randomized live, I can add items at will, which sounds interesting from a giveaway perspective. If I ever do giveaways, because I don't have that kind of clout yet. But it would be more interesting. Or instead, own a motorcycle. Make a random item and display it. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know. That's one of those things where I need to set aside an hour or maybe 2 on a stream to just kind of play around with the idea of having this randomized item picker, basically. You know what? Let's have you come in over here. And do that. A little closer, but it does make the hill seem less steep. Oh, too far away from the camera. There we go. There we go, that's better. Egg the builder. Yeah, I saw that Mojang was putting out like they put out a Twitter post where it said oh, the OG egg or something, and I was like, is it really OG egg if I'm there? You know? Who is the real OG? I was there before Minecraft existed, so. Also, I'm an avid believer of the egg was before the chicken. And anyone who says the chicken was first You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay. What are we thinking? See, I like it. Once the grass has grown, that'll look pretty good. Now, on the other note, we're gonna have to build some stuff real quick. So I'm gonna need some small bricks, small stone bricks. We're gonna need a lot of windows, so might need some glass. While we're working on that. My thesis is bacteria, fish, lizard, T-Rex, chicken. There's you missed a couple of steps, but that's basically it. Yeah. Why are we not moving forward on the belt? Never mind, we are moving forward. It's just very slow. So egg before chicken, yes. 100%. Although I do like chicken. That's one of the foods that I'm allowing myself to eat a lot of. Like chicken, your body doesn't like it. Yes, that's different though. That's quite different, if I say so myself. I'm gonna do... This is gonna be faster. I'm just gonna go and grab a bucket of deep down still chicken. No, I wouldn't say so. It's a like a how do I say this? It's a poultry fetus. Yes. No, not even that. Not all eggs. So this is where you're wrong. Because not all eggs are fertilized. So it would really depend on if the egg is fertilized or not. Are we saying that every human egg cell would have been a baby? No. No, that'd be horrible. That'd be horrible. If it, then yes. No. No. That's the worst take I've heard. You know how early those develop? I'm just saying. Maybe not. It's egg cells, not that. Okay, now let's stop talking about it because it's getting weird. It's kind of getting weird. Let's talk about something different. What's something different we can talk about? Yeah, but it depends on what topic we talk about. What else is something we can talk about? What's something I've been... What is something... Talk about bread? I honestly don't eat that much bread. Like, I'll have it if I'm like on a trip, but I don't buy bread. Like for at home. I don't buy bread. Ooh, you know what I have? What I bought myself? What I ordered? I ordered myself shirataki noodles because I was craving ramen, like zapikanke. Oh, those are good. I had those before. Those are good. But I always have to ask if I have them. If they shouldn't put. I have to tell them like, oh, don't put eggs on it, or don't put mayonnaise on it, or whatever. But I have had those before, and they're pretty good. But I've been craving ramen. As y'all know, I've been cutting some weight, and it's been going great. But you get cravings, right? If you're not eating the same stuff you've been eating for years at this point. And it's not like I'm eating unhealthy, or I was eating unhealthy, but I was eating I was making my own ramen and stuff. The problem is 100 grams of ramen noodles is what, 300 calories, and then you're not even talking about the broth toppings and stuff. That's just the noodles. So the smart egg that I am, decided to invest in some shirataki noodles, which are basically pure fiber. 100 grams of shirataki noodles is 11 calories, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. And because it's pure fiber, one, no more constipation. Two, you get this cool thing called you're full. Because fiber is so hard to break down. So your body just takes so long to break it down. Yeah, it depends on the fiber. I've read. I'm not an expert, but I've been reading stuff, and people, the internet, the websites, all tell me it really depends on the kind of fiber that you're having and how your body, like, kind of uses that fiber. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm no expert. I want to have one more. I want to have a pillar block, and I kind of like these or these. As you eat more fiber, you can use. Yes, that's true. That I've also read. I already had a pretty fibrous diet because I do like I like vegetables a lot, and like, you can tell me all you want. You can say, tell me all the things that you want, but I eat an entire head of lettuce or an entire head of cabbage in one sitting. I will devour that stuff. Fiberglass, oof. I will devour it. And I know you have to have fiber in moderation, but that stuff is just the best. Something like that. And then we'll put down some regular stone. Although, do we want to do stone walls maybe? Maybe we do stone walls. Can I just get a regular stone wall, please? Wait, do those not exist? Apparently they don't exist. Mesh fence, 2 out of date. I feel like that's a bit out of date. What we could do is do like stone wall at the bottom and then have a mesh fence at the top. I don't like this. I don't like this kind of stone wall. It's too clean, if you ask me. It's too clean. Looks kind of like concrete. Yeah, exactly. So what if we do the small stone brick slab as walls? Ooh, yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like that. And then we can still put like a mesh on top. We'll clean this up as well. Right, better. Although I don't really like the idea of having like, do I like mesh, or do I want to do, maybe we just do fences, you know? Maybe we just do fences. What kind of fences do we have? Because we have these mesh metal fence. We have like ornate ones. Let's go and take a look at what we could do. What's in our options? Choose the pretty one. They're all pretty. Kind of like it. Right, I don't have any iron in here because all my iron is over there. I probably should bring a stone cutter. Never mind, I can make one. And then we have to figure out what kind of pathway that we're gonna want to do. I wanted to do dirt, but then also I was like, do we really want to do dirt? Maybe we do something else that's dirt-ish, right? That looks kind of like dirt, but isn't dirt, you know? Maybe we do that. But then again, what would be an option? I still need to fix these. That's also something that we're doing today. How about mud? How easy is it to make mud though? Early game. Because I feel like it would depend on that. And let's see. The toes look good. And do those connect? If I go up. Ooh. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. That looks good. So we'll keep that as an option. Right? And then we'll do... What else do we have? I do also like these. It's got a couple of those. And then not fortress. Oh, we have more. Oh, those are gates. Okay, let's see. What do we have? See, I don't mind this either. That also looks quite nice. And then we have these. Which also, ooh, I like the fact that it's got like pointy ends. I feel like I might as well go with this, and then yeah, I'm gonna go with the cathedral one. Looks good. Oh, you can't. Okay, so it's a one-time thing. Good to know. Cathedral, where you at? There are crosses because church. I mean, I'm not gonna put like a religion on it, but ooh, and the darker iron is gonna look nice against the stone. Can I? No, probably not. Is there a church? Well, no. Ba-ba-da-ba. I kind of, yeah, I like it. I actually quite like it. And then if we are realistic, we'll probably want to have another set of pillars over here. I like it. Put another block. Yeah. But then I think I might move this. I just, instead of having two of these, I might just move it to the end. Otherwise, we're gonna have too many pillars. I'm afraid of having too many pillars. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're gonna clear this out. We're gonna put stone down, just a regular stone, and then we'll put some ore around here, right? And we'll have like a mine entrance in here. Is that a good idea? I feel like that's a good idea. Are there ore? I don't think so. No, but we could play around with some stuff. We can play around with some stuff. Like with the copper blocks, we can play around. There would be a gravel iron ore. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That would have been nice. You know what? I'm gonna go underneath these. Just because that looks cleaner as well. Like that. And just like a show. Good. Now, I am gonna do what I'm gonna do. And I feel like we want to have a mine entrance on one side. Right? And then we could still have like the staircase down as well. Right? The staircase could be like a side entrance. Let's go and figure out a little block thingy that we can use. One, the pathway is going to be gravel, right? Inside of the stone bit, because I don't know, makes sense as if it would have been like pebbles and stuff. So we'll grab some more stone. We'll grab some of this too. Some gravel. Some iron ore. Maybe some copper ore too. Oh, coal for sure. And then do I have chipped gravel already? I do. Beautiful. It'd be a beautiful. Let's do that. I'm also going to grab all of our zinc. So, first of all, pathway. That makes the most sense. That's basically our boundaries for this pathway. Maybe we'll slightly wrap it around here. And then I also want to get from here, we'll go along the building to like right here. In the pathway, what I'm gonna try and do, I'll show you in a second. What I'm gonna try and do is blend. So I'm gonna have like stacks of ore sitting out in the open, basically. And I'm basically gonna. Give me a second. I'm gonna blend in. I'm gonna try and blend some of that ore into the ground. Okay. So that, and then we'll put in a little bit of this here and there, because people would drag in dirt, of course. And then over here we can put some Because I feel like this would be logical. People would go as like a shortcut. Basically go through here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need more dirty gravel. What else do we have? Not this, but that's a bit too yellow. This building over here is gonna be my actual workshop, right? And I'm kind of feeling making a steam engine just for the workshop, so I can run everything at full speed, right? Feel like that might be a logical choice, you know? And then some of this stuff in here to break it up a bit. Just a little bit though, we don't need it to be too bulky, I guess is the right word. Okay, boom. Then we go gravel, all goes back. Oh, I'm gonna texture this a little bit because the normal stone is good, but it's a bit too clean. What will look good? As like a ground texture. These look good, but not... That's great for a pathway, it's not great for like massive areas. Is there not like a... That's carved. Is there not like a sanded? Oh, this. Perfect. So that, and then I will just grab some normal stone to kind of break up the sandy part. Maybe some cobble as well. No, you know what? Maybe we change some of the sanded stuff into the trodden ones. And again, we use it to break up that clean stone texture. Just small patches here and there. right? So we do like a small patch at this over here, small patch at this over here. Nothing major. And then we grab our regular stone. We make some patches here and there as well. And then the rest is going to become the sanded stone. Just kind of get a block in here and there, and then we go sanded stuff. And so we're still very much it's all stone, but it looks a lot more interesting. And then we'll make that look a little more interesting, or even more interesting, by just putting down some ore. Yeah, I think that's very obvious where the path is and where you're not supposed to walk. And then I kind of like the idea of having just some ore stock sitting here, although I don't like the fact that that block is just not, you know. Oh wait, that's not good. That's fortune. Let's not fortune this thing. So what if I make like a mountain of ore over here? Of course, we do have this, which we could fix with some more slabs. Then technically we could do the same over here, which, you know what, why not? Do I have a spot where I can take a couple of blocks of dirt? There we go. Beautiful. So we got some coal ore, and then we'll mix some in the ground over here. Just like that. Yeah, I like it. I like it, except for maybe that. So we've got some coal. Of course, that's not the only thing that we're mining. We're also mining a little bit of iron. Wouldn't be much of an iron farm if we weren't, right? Okay, what do we think? Yeah, I kind of like it. Kind of like it. And then we could put some coal, some copper, like smaller piles, but just like some here and there. You know, some here and there. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put some minecarts, like a minecart here and there. But first of all, I want to work on like the entrance and finish up the builds. I did shoulders yesterday, and God, are they painful. They're so, I don't know, tense, I would say. I don't know how to solve it. I could do massage. I have a massage gun. I do have a massage gun. And then over here, I want to do spruce. Some spruce planks. Simple, but effective. Nope. Wrong direction. Maybe it's not as effective as I thought. Maybe not. Let's do you. Like that. Her. I'll see what I can do over here. Oh, well, you know what we could do? I think we could. Is if we grab some dark oak wood, right? We could have like a small border around it. Oh. Dark oak wood. While we're here, we might as well bring a door and some trapdoors. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm definitely missing something, but I don't know what. I also think I might like pause the replay a little bit till we figure out what we're gonna do with like the mine entrance and stuff. But yes, we'll look into it. So what I was thinking is over here, we could grab some vertical slices, some horizontal slices, and then corner slices. Like that. We put on corner slices. Oh, I can't put them. Oh well. Right, like so. Yeah, it's fine. I can live with that. Simple but effective. Okay. Okay, so that's a whole lot better with the windows in, with the decoration. So I'm gonna stop recording. What time is it? Oh boy. So the goal is to get roads in at least, so I might do that first. Chat, what are we doing for roads? What are we doing for roads? Something that's easily to get. Oh boy. Mud would be great, right? The problem is, I don't think mud's that easy to get. Although dirt and water is not that hard to make. It's not that hard to make. Oh boy. I don't know why suddenly I've got this from time to time, not always, not every day, but like every couple of weeks. I'm so tired. But also, like not tired at all. Like I'll get tired the moment I start doing something and then I'll be like, okay, I don't know. And then suddenly when I stop doing things, my brain goes, oh, you're not tired anymore. Now you can stay awake. Or you have to be awake for the rest of your day or night. But the moment I am tired, like the moment I am doing something important, that's when tiredness is suddenly there. I don't know what that is or what that says about my schedule. Probably something weird or horrible. Probably something weird and horrible. While this mixes, I'm gonna go. Oh, never mind. That's kind of annoying. Can I temporarily install a hose? You, and then a pump, and a cog. I could actually just get rid of this, I guess. And then put pump here. And then I just need to figure out a way to get this going. Which sounds a lot less complicated than it is. Yeah, while that goes, I'm gonna go and grab a little snack. So enjoy the view. Okay. While I do this, I need to make an alert. Action. Chat commands. Add. JJ. Chat. Send a message to channel. Now I need to check. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to check something. What was the post that we made? Okay, and I will do the same to YouTube. Oh. Let's just do that. Okay. Then we'll do command. We'll do exclamation mark JJ. Options. Ignore. Okay, that's not case sensitive. Good. Sources. YouTube messages as well, please. Okay. And so we should now be able to... Oh no, I need to still install the trigger. Trigger and core command triggered. Okay, and then we should be able to do exclamation mark JJ. Nice. Nice. Good. I need some hype music. Bum. One, two, three, four. Wait, is that not how you make... Oh. There you go. Ba-da-ba-bum. That's it. No, wait. Yeah, I have another stack to go. Yep. This is great. We're waiting. We're waiting. Okay. Oh. Boom. What else? What else do we have? I just remembered I haven't had dinner yet. That's not good. I'm gonna get real hungry real soon. I kind of feel it coming up. Okay, let's at least cut out whatever pathway I want, right? So over here, this is where I might actually do some more terraforming. You know, to bring out this area a little more. So we'll widen this up, basically. Like that. We'll have to move these guys, but why don't we do that right now? Why not? You know what, you guys are not gonna go anywhere anytime soon, so. This will move you over here somewhere. Grab you and the other side, just kind of finishing off the square without the other guys being able to get out. And now we move one of these, so we'll move all the sheep, for instance. And now we can take the fences from this pen and move our cows into it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All the cows over here. You know what we should be doing to make this a lot easier? Is to do that. Take you in the offhand, and we're gonna do this old school. Some old school cow herding. Come on, jump in. There you go. Not that hard. How many did I lose? 1, 2, 3 over there. Come on. Fall in, fall in. Come on. Let me pick you up. There you go. There you go. We'll make cow stacks. Okay. And then one more. Gathering everything again. Oh, that's not. I had 2 more of these, right? And I think it's a good practice to get slabs first, so that we know where the pathways will lead, and then we can dig out the rest. There we go. Animals have been moved. Now, to really get into this, we'll round this off like this. Like so. And then we'll... Don't want it to stick out too far, but... We also don't want this to be very steep either. So that would be good in my opinion, and then this we can just kind of continue from this point on. like so. Even better probably would be replacing this guy. Like so. And then we just fill this in. Sure. There we go. And then it's slab time. So we'll come up over here. Revise and then kind of follow that same track. Like that. Just kind of, again, fill that in. And that is going to go the way up. Now, how do we think about, again, kind of this arc over here, extending it, right? So like right here, we go boom. Oh, that's the wrong block. And then we'll figure out a way to get down. We could even put like a little retaining wall if we wanted to. Which actually might be quite nice. Having a small retaining wall. Kind of just separating the farm area from the living area. Might actually be quite nice. It's also going to give us so much more space to build on. Which is going to be so much more comfortable. Now I do want this all to be 2 blocks up. Or 2 blocks thick, I should say. Because we're gonna work with gravel, we're gonna work with falling blocks, so yeah, that's kind of important. And then over here, we'll do something around here, and then we'll No, that's too short. Too short on the thing. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Now, my question here is, do we want to keep the grass or not? I would say direct roads, no grass. And then around that, we'll do some gravel, right? As like a road distinction. And then we can do grass and dirt around that. Right? We'll do that, this, and then we'll carve this out a little bit. Again, opening up that space a little more. And so this would be road, right? We'll kind of bleed into this, but we can broaden this up a little more. Like that. And then we'll fill all of this in, of course. I hope we don't... Oh no, that's not good. Well. There you go. Wait. Did I not use Silk Touch? I think I did, but oh well. Sure. Let's do that. Boom. Then over here we'll have some more slabs. And then this will keep going that direction. Like this, keep this going this way. Again, stretch it out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna put some mud down real quick, just so I know where we're going with it. I don't really have an idea on how broad I want these to go, right? But that feels like a good, like, width for a road. Right, and then we'll go off in this direction as well. Wait, I thought I had 2 stacks of mud. Oh no, I haven't made the other stack. Never mind. And then over here, we'll kind of follow the curve as well. And then, of course, we can't forget about this. Okay, and then I think from this point on, it's gonna be a combination of dirt. Maybe we do grab some jungle wood as well, right? Maybe we grab some jungle wood as well. Or we could also take a look at what we can get from this. In the chips department. I assume it's in here. Yes. And we have that. We have these. We have what else? No, I don't like those. I want something that's not too tileable. So This would work. Keyhole packed mud kind of looks good. No, no. Wait. Maybe we do some, like, we do not too much, but a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Some rough. What's that? Some rough packed mud. So that's one. And then we'll go in here. We'll grab some, not this dirt. We'll grab some dirty gravel, of course, and some coarse dirt. And I feel like that is going to give us a pretty solid path. Right? Of course, I'm gonna have to have a lot more dirt if I want to, a lot more mud if I want to do this right. Okay, and then we put in this to really kind of finish it off, almost. Yeah, I kind of like it. Has a pretty nice texture to it. Definitely on the rougher side, but I don't like, it's not like it needs to be clean, you know? This is a small town after all. And there's something about small towns and like rough dirt roads, you know? Sure. All right, just like that. And then on the sides, we'll do a little bit of this. Not too much, just a little. As a form of a bit of a transition between this and then the gravel and the stone that we'll have on the side. Let's do some wrought gravel Or some regular gravel even. Maybe mix it with both. I do need more of the rough stuff. Gravel. Give me the rough stuff. And then some of the regular stuff as well. There we go. And then this would be continued all over the place. So I do feel like this would be nice. And then we could like have some hedges and stuff to really part both the pathway and like the greenery around it and stuff like that. Okay, and then this, and then the rest is gonna be just a regular gravel. Okay. Sure. What are we thinking? Like road-wise, I like this. It's very clear that it's a road. That's nice. And I feel like separating the green from the dirty feeling is also a great choice. Now, this is where we get to a bit of blending that needs to happen. So we're gonna go into a little bit more of that dirty side. Do I not have any more mud? Oh, I do, just not. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That. And then we're gonna go a little heavier on this stuff. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Color-wise, that looks good. And then if we put some hedges around it, I think this will look great. I am gonna need a lot more mud though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a setup. Right. I'm gonna make a setup somewhere else that's just for mud. Just for mud. Okay, so that's good. And then we need a mixer. You know what I should do probably is either set up a way that we always have iron in stock at home, right? Or a way to be able to request it. Also, you know what would be useful is if we repaired our iron farm, which we might do like right now because I'm running out of iron. What else do I need for a whisk? Alright, and then I think I have small cogs on me. I do. Barrels. A basin, barrels, where are barrels or chests? You know what? Let's do chests. We'll grab some funnels. I think that's about it. So if I do this, right? Chest over here. Like that. I need a hopper as well. Hopper, just the one is fine. That chest like that. That's input, that's output. We are going to set the output to mud. For now, we're gonna, no, not dirt, we're gonna do that. And then the only thing we need is power, which should be fairly easy since we can get it from there. Um, I mean, we could also do that. Because then I can do this. Keep going. You. And then I also need a water supply, which if hopper goes there, we could also do hopper on the side. Because then I can do water over here. So pump goes in there. And this is why I would have loved to have power to the side. So we are gonna do that. The only thing I need to change up then is the way that we get power. I mean, we could do another cog. And then go samesies. Like that. Then that's a gearbox that we need. And water, water. I don't think I have any strip logs, I don't think. No, but we can make some. And then cogs question mark? Nope. So we're gonna get a little more planks, or a couple more planks, I should say. Okay, we are getting that, which is great. And then you chest, and then I think if I put in dirt, we should be making mud. Okay, and now it's just a matter of me grabbing a load of dirt and processing it. Yeah, I'm gonna clean out the inventory a little bit. That's all of that. You need to stay. There we go. Nice. Everything goes in storage, and then dirt. Regular old dirt. Not a lot. Honestly, we might do some dirt gathering on stream now. That's not a lot of dirt for what we want to do. Okay, let's do some dirt gathering. We could also go underground and see if we can find like dirt pockets that we can dig out. You know what what I haven't built yet is a drill. But then again, I feel like that's something we should do on stream. Right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we do it now. Like a simple drill. And then we can dig out. He's following me. I don't like it. Oh. Let's not miss him. Drill. Her. What am I missing? Oh, casings. Of course I'm missing casings. One, two, three, four. So that's 8. I think that's 12. We are gonna need more iron. I still need to figure out how to fix this. Can you blow fans through a belt? Right, if I raise the belt, would that work? Right? That's kind of the question I would ask myself. Because what if I did this, right? We're gonna let that go. I just want to test one side and see if I can get it to work properly. I need you. I need you, and then shafts. Do I not have shafts? Huh. Okay. Oh, I turned them on into cogs, right? I forgot. I forgot. Time is it? As I can't stay too long today. Like we're not having 3-hour stream today. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna fix the iron farm. I think I might have to call it there. I still have to eat dinner. I still have to do a lot of work. And tomorrow is a busy day at work, so. And honestly, I can use a couple of hours of sleep. Okay, let's do... This is gonna get annoying, but hey. Hey, it'll happen. Like that. My question is, if I put the oh god, not that. If I put you over here. And if I do this, is that gonna... Ooh. Never mind, not gonna work. I thought that might work. Might have worked. But apparently not the case. How can I do that then? How can I keep all of this, right? Without having to redo it too much. I mean, I could set up the fans here, or even there. You know what? Let's do that. Let's redesign the entire thing. I could do with either... I'll see how many volts I have. But I don't think I have too many volts left over. Two, okay. So we're gonna do this. Where we lower the volt that we have. And then just put all of our gravel back in. So first things first, we're gonna take you out. Okay. That's good. And then we extend you, I guess. Nope. And if we are smart, we might as well get that done over there. You, and you. Just putting all the gravel back in there. We full? I think we're full. Okay. Now, thing is, I don't know if I have enough space for that. I don't know if I have enough space to put it back there, but it's gonna have to be, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So what if we go above? So we'll have to go above. We can't. There's no way we should. There's no way we're otherwise getting this correct. Don't have any more bread. We could do 9 fans though, so that's good to know. So how many buckets do we have? 6. So if I could do 3 more. That means we can fill up all 9 roots. And then fans go on top. With these going like that. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. So I keep on thinking there has to be a better way to power this. So if I take a look, right, we could extend this in the hope that let me try this. Right, if I do this in the hope that we're blowing, never mind, that's not happening. It's not happening. Because what I wanted to do is do that, this, and then I just need to get power from here somehow. we could do something like that. Right? And then it's just filling these, I guess. Boom. And last but not least, those guys. A little cleanup never hurts, you know? And now that will not overflow or like leave any loose blocks. Okay, now I need to wait until we get more iron so I can make a drill. And so on. So I am gonna do the smart thing and probably go to bed early. Well, first dinner, then go to bed, and then we can see what I do tomorrow. But this is probably something we'll work on this weekend again. Like, build up the houses and stuff. So, yeah. Wrong button. Wrong button. Checklist. That's good. You can check that off. I'm hearing myself. That is also good. Let me go here. That's also good. Now, Thursday streams always fun. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. It was a shorter one, maybe not as exciting as we usually do, but we'll be back on Saturday with more building. I think by then I'll have done some exploration of the world, and I will have a more concrete idea of what will go where, so that we can work towards those goals. I hope you've enjoyed it, at least. I definitely have, and I will see you all on Saturday. We're going to be raiding into Josen. He's doing some FTB, I think, I don't know what he's doing. But go and say hi, people over on YouTube. You'll get a link that that allows you to join him on Twitch, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye!